Hi YouTube, I know it's been an extremely long time, but I am back and I'm back with a vengeance. I am so excited about being back on YouTube. I was very consistent in posting videos, but I was kind of discouraged by the amount of followers or likes that I had or video views, but I'm not gonna let that discourage me. I did not realize how much effort you must put into editing videos, recording videos, and coming up with good content, but also having the energy to record those videos as well, because you want to have a lot of energy on video. I'm very much a perfectionist, so recording videos for me was very difficult. I wanted to edit, and when I was editing and in the editing process, I wanted to edit every single mistake that I made, and I realized that that's just inauthentic. So I will be back on YouTube, and I won't put as much pressure on myself to be perfect. YouTube is a great way for me to pursue one of my childhood dreams, which I wanted to be a television journalist. Go home and rush to finish my homework so I can watch Oprah at 4 o'clock, and then I wanted to watch the 5 o'clock news, and then the 5:30 news I wasn't interested in because it was the national news. I would go and watch the 6 o'clock news with my grandparents. Anyways, that's completely off topic, but that's just a preface into why I am such a perfectionist when it comes to recording videos and making content. So I'm gonna get into July's budget. I usually have everything pre-filled out every month whenever I create my budget. I do my budget the old school way. A lot of people prefer technology, they prefer budgeting apps, even spreadsheets. I don't feel that I'm in control whenever I'm using those tools. Now, I do feel like a spreadsheet may be something that I move towards, but for budgeting apps, they just don't work for me. And I get so annoyed when I would get notifications from Mint saying that, oh, you overspent in this category. Like, I could do a budgeting app and then just write down what I'm spending cash on for my cash envelopes. But I still choose to go the old school route by just writing everything down. That's just how I like to do it. I used to write it down in pen, but then I realized that was a little bit too messy. I had whiteout everywhere. So I've been writing down with pencil. I write them down first in this notebook that I got. It's a really cool notebook. I got it on Amazon. You can find the link for this notebook in the description. I write down all of my bills on the first page. I go to my paycheck and go to my paycheck date and write down all the bills for that. So the reason why I also don't like to do budgeting apps is because I don't get paid twice a month. There's like a fly all around. This is so annoying. But my job now, I get paid every other week, and that's not the same as twice a month. I get paid every other Wednesday, and that Wednesday could fall on, let's say this year I got paid May 26th, then June 9th, then June 23rd, then July 7th, then July 21st. So it's very inconsistent as far as the dates go. But when it comes to bills, your bills are due the same date every month. So that's why I found that writing down my budget would be much more beneficial for me. So the first thing I write down is usually I write down my mortgage. I pay my mortgage ahead of time. So like for July, I'll be budgeting for my August mortgage, but I'll budget for this paycheck. It'll be half of my mortgage, and then the next paycheck will be the other half of the mortgage. No, I don't pay my mortgage 2 times, like 2 small payments. I just save the money to make a complete payment. But yeah, I do that, and I budget around $720, $730 each pay period every other week. Okay, I was still recording my video, and then someone with the name of SIRI decided to interrupt my video. So then I write down my gas, which right now I'm budgeting $80 every other week to take out in cash for gas. And groceries, $100. The toll tax, which I have not been taking, so I haven't been needing to do it, but I still budget $40 because I stay closer to a toll road. So there are times if I am running a little bit late to work, I decide to take the toll. Even though it only saves you 5 minutes sometimes. I also have a dating budget, and I don't go beyond that. I budget $100 every other week. So then household, I usually do like $20 or $40, and household would be like if I need like toothpaste, toothbrush, any of those toiletries. Car maintenance, I usually do about $40 a month, and I'm thinking about completely taking this off of my budget. Not because it's an unnecessary expense, but because I'm finding myself using that cash for other things. So, but I still, maintain my car by getting oil changes. So then I have to actually go to my bills. So those are the things that every 2 weeks that come out. So then I go to my bills, and I did create an endowment scholarship in my grandparents' name, my paternal grandparents. They went to Texas Southern University, which is an HBCU here in Houston, and I decided to create a scholarship fund in honor of them. They were very inspirational in my life and to pursue a higher education and actually to pursue a career as an educator. That is my way of giving. Okay, so then I'm gonna go to, since I get paid July 7th on this paycheck, and I actually get paid early because I have a credit union, but that's still my official pay date. So then I go through each day of the week, and if you can see, I have like all my bills by date. And it just makes it easier for me to go down the list. So I get paid July 7th and 21st. So I'm gonna go from July 7th to 21st to see which bills are due. I have Tidal and Disney Plus subscriptions. And I have my identity protection insurance. That's all the bills that I have due that pay period. And this is the tricky part about getting paid every other week. It's because even though those are the only bills due from the 7th to the 21st, well, the 7th to the 20th, I sometimes, for the next paycheck, may not have enough money to pay all of those bills, so I may have to pay them from a previous paycheck. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So then what I do is, after writing down all of these expenses, I then begin to subtract from the amount that I get paid. Okay, so for July 7th, I have $552 left over. Pretty dope, right? And then I also get paid summer school pay, which will probably be double my paycheck. That's usually what it's around. So it's $1,700. So I have to figure out what I want to do with that extra $552. So I do have some things that I want to take care of this summer. I will be going to Cancun. So I do want to have some money to spend while I'm there to buy some things that are authentic, and also to do excursions. I have all-inclusive is already paid for, and the flight is already paid for. Even though I am really on a tight budget a lot of times, and our budget, even when I was paying off debt, I still believe that there are ways that you can still give. I also need to take Goliath, my dog, to the vet. So that's gonna cost probably, I go to the low-cost vet, so I'll do that. I'll budget for Goliath vet. I'll just say, also this summer I want to get my patio roof fixed. So I did get some estimates for how much that would cost, and that was like $1,000. I'm gonna put maybe $100 of that to entertainment and fun because it is summertime, and I'm going to put the other $200 to clothes for like Cancun and just summer clothes. Additional $1,700 that I'm getting for summer school, I'm going to put some money aside for Mexico. So now I'm gonna move to July 21st. So then I'm gonna start with the mortgage, and then I'm gonna start with the gas, and the groceries, and my toll tag, and my dating budget, household insurance. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use some of the money for summer school, for bills, because I made the executive decision to spend money, not save money from that paycheck, to spend on bills. Okay, car insurance. My car insurance is a little high because I have a fast car. It's like $220. My water bill is usually like $80. My gas bill is usually really cheap, but it's just like $30, but I always over budget just in case. Netflix, alarm system. I take out money for Goliath, for his food and all that stuff, and electricity. My electricity bill is usually really, I'm gonna budget $50. After doing all of this, my paycheck, I'm gonna be in the red, but that's not including my summer. So I'll probably be with these bills for this paycheck, July 21st. With the bills and also paying for the headstone for my grandmother, I'll probably be breaking even, and that's not including my $1,000 stipend, nor is any of this money including my side hustle money, which I usually make about $1,000 for one of my side hustles. I work as a mental health worker, and I put all of that money towards savings, which I will update you guys later about my savings and my savings journey. But so far, as of today, recording the video, I have $1,600 out of the $10,000 that I want to save for emergencies. I'm still following Dave Ramsey's plan, even though many of his philosophies, I do believe his money principles, but there are some things that really frustrate me about his show. And it's not even just the recent like riots and the whole George Floyd and Black Lives Matter movement and his insensitivity to those things. I've noticed that beforehand from him. And I do think that he has tried to save face by having black faces on his channel, but I'm getting very political and people may not like that. But this is my platform and I have a voice and I have to share the truth. I do think that Chris Hogan, before his little scandal, and there goes a fly, before his scandal was like the face, and now it's Anthony O'Neill, which I adore Anthony O'Neill, and I do like many of the Ramsey personalities. I just do think that sometimes Dave Ramsey just needs to just shut up when it comes to your political opinion, because nobody cares. And nobody wants to hear that. Most of the people that listen to you are not conservative Republicans, believe it or not. Just because that's your friends and some of what you teach is contradictory to what you even say you believe. But anyway, I'm probably gonna edit that part out too. But that's pretty much my budget for July. I am tired of this fly following around, but that was my budget for July. I am very excited about this month because of the money that I'll be making, but I'm also not just excited about money. Money, I really do like money, but it's not money itself that I enjoy. I'm excited and I'm proud of myself for working summer school because I am exhausted after this pandemic. I was teaching online and in person at the same time. That was the most exhausting thing ever. And then I had other side hustles, and eventually I just got completely burned out and did not want to tutor at all. But yes, I'm excited about the summer, definitely July, because I'll be done with summer school. Like, I think the second week of July, I'll be done with summer school, and then 2 weeks after that, I'll be going to Cancun. But I'm really excited because I'm really, I'm ready to get my patio roof fixed. I'm ready to just relax and hang out on my patio and do some bird watching, and I've been gardening in the backyard, so I'm excited about the fruits that will come, the fruits from my labor, literally.